Hi guys, welcome. Today I want to talk about these tips. So these are sprayer tips, and they go into your short gun using one of these, whether this is the OG mosmatic one, or it's the MTM one, the blue aquamarine one that MTM makes that a lot of people have. They're compatible with both. So I want to talk about them. These are from a company called spraying systems. I'll put a link down below. You can get them from Clean Right. And I find them a lot better than the MTMs. So just stick with me. We're gonna kind of start at the beginning and go through them. So maybe 4 years ago, I ordered my original Krenzla K1322 from Obsessed Garage. And when I got it, I also picked up one of their mosmatic holders, which is this guy. It came with, inside here in this tip, a 4.0 40-degree nozzle, which is this guy right here. The part number on it, you'll see right on the end is, you can see the part number on it is 4004. And I also picked up another one, which is 25 degree, which has this 2504 in it. Now, these were from a company called Sprayer Systems. It says right on the side of them, Sprayer Systems Co. Wash Jet. And the part number is, in this case, 1/8 IMEG 4004. And this one is 1/8 IMEG 2504. And this is a 4.0 40 degree. This is a 25 degree 4.0. When I built my new pressure washer, I decided that I needed bigger tips, right? Because I'm now pushing 3.5 gallons per minute. So I went to OG to order more tips, and the ones that they had on the site now are the MTM tips. So these are the MTM tips. You can see one right here. This is a 40 degree 7.0, and then this one is a 25 degree 7.0 right here. So I ordered both of those, and I was immediately annoyed by the fact that there's no numbers on the front of them, so you can't read them. So normally I would pick this up and I would just look at the numbers that are inside it. So it says right on it 2507. I know this is 7.0 25 degree. So I ended up making black markers on one of them with a Sharpie. I think I did the 25 degree, yeah. But once I started spraying with them, I didn't really love the spray pattern. So I started looking to try to find the original ones that OG sold, and Clean Right has them. So Clean Right is a commercial car wash supply company. They sell hoses, they sell fittings, they sell all kinds of different stuff. They're a mosmatic dealer, and also spraying systems and MTM and a bunch of other companies. So kind of a cool place that you can get stuff. So OG doesn't carry them anymore, but Spraying Systems does. What I like about them, there's really two things. Number one, the simple labeling that is on the top of the unit works really well for a nozzle holder design like this. It makes it really easy to just pull one off the rack. I can look at this as 2507, this is a 3207, and this is a 4006.5. So I've got a 6.5 40 degree, I've got a 7.0 32 degree, and a 7.0 25 degree. That's what my pressure washer uses currently. And they all work really, really well. It's easy to see and use. But the spray pattern of these is actually different too. So if you look at the tip on the end of it, you'll notice that it has like a flat cutout all the way across. On the MTM, the hole is like an oval. And on the Sprayer Systems, the hole is like an egg. Like it's kind of fat in the middle and then rounded on both sides like this, rather than being more like that, if that makes sense. Just what I find when I'm using it is, instead of the spray pattern just being like a flat wall that I'm pushing across, it's more like the wall has some depth to it. It's really hard to describe it. But these are insanely cheap. They're like $8. I ordered 4 of them for Adamo. I think it was like $25 shipped for 4 of them to my house, and then sent them off to him. And he really likes them too. And he's been using the MTMs for a long time. So these are available. The part numbers all work like this. It's 1/8 it starts off with. 1/8, that's the thread on the back. And then it's MEG, and then 2504, or whatever the number is. The first 2 numbers are going to be the spray pattern, and the last 2 numbers are going to be the thickness, right? So 2504 would be a 25 degree 4 millimeter, or 4.0 size, sorry. A 4004 would be a 40 degree 4.0 size. They do have half sizes too in certain things. So like I have a 40.065. So that's a 6.5 40. It's available as well. So the thing to note is if you have the OG housing, the mosmatic housing, this is 1/8 thread. So the inside of this is 1/8. That means that you want the ones that say 1/8 on them. You unscrew this and you screw this in and it just works. If you have the MTM, the aqualine housing, those are 1/4 thread. So you want to get the quarter version of them. So it's the same part number. It just starts with 1/4, 1-4 instead of, or 1/4 instead of 1/8. I'll put a link below to sprayer systems in the catalog. There's a whole bunch of them on there. They have a pile of these. I'm happy to help guide people in the right direction, but they are the wash jet. And, you know, they hold up really well. This one is years old. It has like a very tiny mark of rust on one side of it, but they are full stainless. This one's insanely clean. That's the one that I use the most. It's the 40. They're easy to read. They've got a great spray pattern, and they have like impact rated tips. They're full stainless. They're really, really nice. So, you know, if it's something that you're maybe going to be changing pressure washers, maybe you're looking at a different spray pattern, maybe you want something slightly different, I'd recommend trying them out. I'll be honest, there's a link below. It gives me zero kickback, none whatsoever. But I just think they're really good. I enjoy them a lot. I thought that I might be nuts. I sent a couple to Adamo, and he said the same thing. He's like, yeah, it makes the water fat. Like, it's just really hard to describe it. So anyway, check them out if you want to. If you don't want to, then that's fine. I think they're really cool. They work well. And I want to honor the source, which is OG. They're the ones who originally turned me on to them. But they switched to the MTMs, which I don't feel are as good. And I'm guessing, just guessing, that it was an availability issue, not a quality issue. Because one, I've never had any issues quality-wise. And then two, these are regularly out of stock. We placed 3 or 4 different orders for different sizes, and like one of them always seemed to be out of stock. So I'm guessing it was more of an availability or production issue that caused OG to go to use MTM instead. But I do think that these are a better quality, and if you're looking for something a little bit different, I'd recommend checking them out. The 32, I don't know that you need that. If you can get a 32, it's pretty cool. They only make them in a couple sizes. But a 40 and a 25 are really the two that I use the most. I use 25s for really dirty cars, a touchless style things, and I use a 40 degree for like general washing. On my video that I just did with the Maniac soaps, I was using the 32 the whole time, which is kind of in the middle. But they only make a 32 in a couple different sizes, like I said. So I have a 3208 or 3207? 3207. Yes. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you're having a great day.